When I find something that I like, I tend to obsess over it to the point that everyone around me either loves it or hates it. And a good example of that would be the YouTube show Escape the Night. It has 4 seasons. Each season has a mix of characters that I care about and people that I couldn't care less if they died that episode or moved on. And I have just watched all 4 seasons because it's a really fun story that I like, and I've slowly brought my friends along because, oh, hey, that's someone you might like, and then they either enjoy it or they just hate me after. Another example would be escape rooms. I have played to date 50, gotten out of all but one successfully, and I have slowly started to bring my friends and family into it. Some of my friends have played 40, 50 different escape rooms. Some of them have only played like 3. And that's what I really enjoy, getting those close to me to enjoy the things that I like so that I have someone to talk about that thing with. And that's the start of today's story. Back in July of 2019, I was scrolling through my Facebook feed and I saw a post from a certain Adam Lawson. He was looking for game masters to work this pop-up event for a certain YouTube show called Escape the Night that he directed, who cares? And I immediately jumped on it because I have little self-control when it comes to things like this. I love escape rooms, I love that show. I have worked at that point in time 2 different escape rooms, and I'm like, hell yeah, let's get on this. So he calls me the next day, we talk about it, and I'm on board. And I immediately thought, oh, this could be a problem, because I not only currently work with my then best friend, now girlfriend, at an escape room, but I was also working at said escape room, and we were really close friends, so I decided to drag Marley into this, and the following day, we both were set to run this entire event that next month. Fast forward a couple weeks, we show up to the event space, they had a nice little lobby, the room was over there. Speaking of the room, it wasn't finished. I'm not. Like this. Oh. We had games starting in about 4 days, and normally escape rooms, they take 3 to 6 months to build. 4 is like the good average. This game took 6 weeks. Most game masters take at minimum a few days to a week and a half, 2 weeks to fully learn a room so that they can run it. We had 5 days. So that was also a little worrying, but it was fine. We ended up helping build the room. Marley has experience in building escape rooms. I was just sent around Beverly Hills with her occasionally to go and pick up more props because we needed more small decorations. Anyway, show up a couple days later, it's the VIP party night. A bunch of press and media and other YouTubers were there, and we had to show them something. And we couldn't put 300 people through this hour-long experience, so we decided to take people into smaller groups of like up to 10 or 12 and bring them through each of the 3 rooms. First room, a couple minutes, they can take photos, videos, then they do 1 puzzle, kick them to the second room, 1 puzzle, third room, kick them out the back door, I quickly reset it, and we go again, and again. And I almost lose my voice, but by the end of the night, we had brought everyone through. I got to see a couple YouTubers that I had never met before in person that I really like, and it was just a really fun day. Come back the next day, we were filming a full-length run-through of this game. And side note, we hadn't run this game before in its entirety. We knew a couple puzzles, but us 4 game masters had no idea how this would go. And to top it off, we weren't only filming the entire game, we were filming it with the guy himself, Graceffa, it's his show, and some other smaller YouTuber you might have heard of her, Jojo Siwa, I don't know. But everything went really well. The game went really smoothly. The game masters didn't step on anyone's toes. The players had a fun experience. They got a ton of footage, and we came back the next day to not do the grand opening because the room wasn't finished. Yeah, we had to go around and do a couple more runs and practice some puzzles and change a few gameplay mechanics so that the next day, everything ran perfectly fine. I have plenty of stories to share about how this one little experience will be with me forever, like eating a meal-sized cup of mac and cheese in 30 seconds so I can quickly swap out with Marley so she can eat, or how I saved her butt by breaking into the room at one point while the group was in the first room, shutting a few things, climbing back out and sneaking back out without making any noise, hopefully. And that is to date my favorite example of something good coming out of my hyper obsessions.